There are 5 ways to make money online. Simple, okay? Don't confuse yourself with there's millions of, there's 5 ways of making money online. These are simple categories that you can remember easily, and we've got a skills test for you eventually for you to figure out how to know which category of online income you should start a business in, right? Or which skill sets you should develop. And I'll share with you my extent of my knowledge on the subject, and let's get right into it. So you've got sales, then you've got content creation, which is also marketing, by the way, and then you've got software development, e-commerce, and lastly, trading. All of these 5 have different skills attached to them. And you shouldn't be doing 2 of them, at least not in the beginning. Choose one, and then you might have to add a second one later, but I'll explain that in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. First of all, let's understand the rule of 100 when it comes to sales and content creation and trading. Okay, the 2 others, I don't really know very deeply, but let's go through it. So with sales, what is the rule of 100? Well, it's basically what Hormozi talks about, where you should do 100 cold, 100 warm, and then 100 pieces of content and 100 paid ads. But if we're just focusing on the sales aspect of it, because remember, paid ads and content creation is part of marketing, right? So it's still rule of 100 in both of them. So with sales, you do 100 finds of leads. Okay, so you find 100 people that qualify, hopefully, to the product or service that you want to sell. And then that's what I call the past. Okay, someone who's qualified is basically based on their past that you bring them in. And then you've got the present, and then you've got the future. The present is you actually taking action on the research and the collection of those 100 qualified leads, and then you can contact them. This is a trial and error portion of it, and it can happen simultaneously. But you now have gotten 100 leads, you've contacted 100 leads, and lastly, you put the key figures out of those 100 leads, okay, the best ones, the ones that were actually positive towards you, you put them in the CRM. That's basically your future. 80 to 95% of all sales happen over time, later, not today. And so we need to have somewhere where we can store that and make sure that that follows us along in our sales journey. In addition to that, you also want to have statistics. Okay, so how many leads did you get? How many did you contact? How many of them picked up? How many people of them actually booked a call if you weren't cold calling? And how many of them actually bought the product that you... There should be statistics for everything that you do so that you know where things are going wrong. Because over time, everything is lining up to be a percentage of a percentage of this and a percentage of that. And so you can see where things can improve continuously as you continue on in your business and as you want to duplicate yourself as well. So now that you notice, this is the rule of 100. If you want to be in the sales industry, which is a huge category of making money online, then this is what you need to get good at. You need to get good at talking to people on a daily basis, but not just talking to people. You need to learn to get good at talking to 100 people per day, preferably 200 people per day. Like now, that is sales. A lot of people are thinking that sales is going to be different. Like you're going to have 1 call or 2 calls per day. And there are some closing jobs where you're lucky enough to get that situation happening and they've got a good enough product that you can actually make good money from it. But you preferably are going to learn sales not only from inbound, but you're going to learn sales when you do outbound. If you do inbound after that, you're going to make a ton of money. But you've got to learn sales from outbound, from basically doing what is called cold. Cold is gold. And if you want to get good at sales, this is how you got to go about doing that. All of the stuff that I've explained about sales is in this one. And then you just have to watch Alex Hormozi's video called Here, Sales, all of it. Enjoy. That's one of his titles to Alex Hormozi. He's got multiple sales videos, but that one is probably the best one where he goes into it, I think, for 3.5 hours explaining sales. You don't need me to explain that stuff. Alex Hormozi is the best one on it, but I'll help you to understand what to do to start a business from scratch. And this is what, I'm helping you guys do. So, second of all, is now content creation. How does the rule of 100 operate there? Well, you need to get good at titles. Literally. If you want to learn how to go viral when it comes to content creation, which is really what marketing is, you want to make sure that you gain the attention of a lot of people, a huge audience, and you earn their eyeballs. And their eyeballs is now looking at your stuff, and as a result of them looking at your stuff, you can now sell them something. It's all about developing an audience. But how do you develop an audience as fast as physically possible using the rule of 100? You want to research, this is again, past, present, future. You want to research what has worked in the past, not from you because you don't have any content in the beginning. So you study and learn from the content that has been there from previous generations. Okay, so you've got people who've done channels, YouTube channels, Instagram, accounts, and other social medias that have the type of competitive type of account or profile or channel that you've got. Okay, so if you're trying to make rap documentaries, you would study other rap documentaries in your kind of same niche. And you want to study those titles and see which ones actually did fantastic. I call it the view to sub ratio. Not many people understand or have heard about that one, so this is free value for me here. But the view to sub ratio is you basically look at someone's sub count and then you look at how much their most popular videos got in terms of views. And so if a channel has 1,000 subscribers, but the video got 10,000 views, then that's a 10x ratio. If what's normal, I would call that viral, although people that go viral would be like, 10,000 views, come on, that's nothing. No, but it is something for those that only have 1,000 subscribers. So I would call that viral. Anything above 10% of your sub count is actually viral. I sometimes get like 2% and stuff like that. And so I'm kind of adjusted and normalized to that. And I can definitely do better when it comes to content creation. But just know that if you have 10 subscribers and you get 100 views on a video, bro, you went viral. All right. And so you need to study the people that have gone before you that have, good amount of subscribers, but their videos that did fantastic. What does those videos have in common? What do those videos have in common? They have a specific title, and you can take those titles, put them in a spreadsheet, and begin comparing the titles of what did they do with those titles that are common denominators that I can use for my channel. If you want to get really, really good at this, you will study 100 titles per day and understand the common denominators of why those specific high view to sub ratio titles did fantastic. And then you move on and begin to figure out the present tense. What should you do? Well, you should make a video. Okay, so now you got a title. The next thing that you need to get good at from those videos is the hook. And then you need to get good at the thumbnail. So you got those are the shallow things that will make sure that people click on it and hopefully watch it. And if they watch it, then YouTube promotes it. And if no one watches your videos, it's just you not making a good enough video. And you need to just make 100 videos. And once you've made 100, you need to make another 900 videos and keep going and making better videos. You can't just make the same videos again and again and again. You have to go back and do your research and see what worked and then do what worked with a little bit of your own twist. And that's the present tense. And keep making videos. Should you make one video a week? Should you make 2 videos a week? Like, it's up to you based on your schedule. The only thing that matters is that you do it consistently. Because then people will subscribe and they'll see, oh, okay, so he puts out cool content, like subscribe, right? So the next part is the future. This is when you begin to look over your specific content because you've made so many videos now and you find out what your 10 best types of videos were and you begin to repeat those. and do those again and again and again, because that's what your audience is expecting from you. It might get boring for you, but it doesn't get boring for your audience, because that's why they come to you, is to see that type of video. And that's why they subscribe, to see more of that. And so don't confuse them, and keep doing the thing that's working again and again and again until it stops working. And then you have to do more research and figure out your target avatar and who you want to target, etc. We can talk more about this, and you can DM me and we can figure out how your journey should be. One of my clients actually went from 0, okay, like we're talking 100 subscribers or something that he had when he met me 5.5 years ago, and he now has 1.5 million subscribers. So there you have it. Like, I can help you to achieve that. You just got to be massively consistent in putting in the work ethic, and there's a science to all of this. Now, the last one that I can kind of talk on is trading. It's because I've done a lot of trading since 2021 and I massively enjoy it. It's not that I'm massively profitable or anything, but I understand the market. So how do you apply the rule of 100 there, and the past, present, and the future when it comes to trading? Well, first of all, the best way to learn it, in my opinion, there's other ways of learning it, but I think that it's best to learn during hard circumstances, but with not a lot of money. So I would first start at least the first month or first 2 months demo trading. Demo trading with an exchange. You can DM me about which exchange you should use, but using a demo trading platform in order for you to learn on the 1 minute time frame in your specific thing that you want to trade. So whether it's crypto, then I would recommend Bitcoin. If you want to trade Forex, then I'd recommend USD and another pair, right? USD and another currency that you trade in a pair. Or you want to trade gold, or you want to trade other stuff, okay, fantastic. Whatever it is that you want to trade, or stocks, equities, doesn't matter. 1 minute time frame. At the time when the market is open, I recommend Bitcoin trading because it's 24/7, and I've been doing that the entire time. And so I love that. And what do? Well, the past, present, and future applies here as well. So you got the past, which here is to go and back test which strategies has worked. Now, the question is, well, what strategy should I use? Well, you have to kind of figure that out on your own, unfortunately, by trading a lot and getting to know your rhythm and what you like and what type of trader you want to be and what type of lifestyle you'd like to have as a trader. But I personally think it's best to learn day trading on the 1 minute time frame early on, because you're playing against the best. Now, people would say, you shouldn't play and practice against the best because that's extremely dangerous, and you should do something that's more safe. I disagree with that. I think you should rather use very little money, preferably demo trading in the beginning until you know how to become profitable. And then eventually, when you've learned to become profitable demo trading, then you can move on to maybe using $100. Okay, like, let's be safe and use $100 and trade 1% of that every single day, all of the day that you're trading, and do as many trades as you possibly can. This is the rule of 100. You backtest the hell out of strategies, you apply it with your demo trading, and then you apply it, once you're profitable with that, you apply it to real life trading. This is the rule of 100. You want to get good at trading? This is how you do it. You want to get good at content creation? I just explained it. You want to get good at sales? You do the rule of 100 in every single category and industry on how to make money online. Most people don't do this, and that's why it takes them 5 years, 10 years to make money online, or why they quit and go back to their full-time jobs, because they never understood the strategies to succeed in any given business. It doesn't matter what type of business or what type of online category or thing that you want to do. You just got to do the thing a lot. And you got to do it 100 times more than other people who quit, because then you'll become 100 times better, and that's what's going to make you money. So what's the future when it comes to trading? Because I want to explain that part. You got past, present, and future. Future is the CRM of trades, where you are journaling every single trade, no matter what, and you make sure you learn from every single trade, both the wins and also the losses. And if you don't keep a CRM, or it's not a CRM in trading, but if you don't keep a journal, then it's not going to work very well and you're going to learn extremely slow. You're basically going to retain your autism in trading. You don't want to have that. Like, you want to have learning speed as fast as possible in order for you to actually get your financial freedom from trading. So when it comes to e-commerce, when it comes to software development, I'm not the expert in those, but inside of OnTrack, we do have experts in that. And so if you want to understand how we do things in each of these categories, of these 5 categories, let's make sure that you take the skills test, DM me for it, I'll send it to you, and we can get you started and running with it. But just summing it up real quick with software development, you just gotta want to code all day long, every day, right? 100 lines of codes. That's the rule of 100 as an example. And then when it comes to e-commerce, there it's sourcing products, finding 100 products every single day that there's a market demand for. If you do that every single day, every single day, every single day, you'll get good at e-commerce and understanding how to market it properly, because you'll see how other people do it and you'll learn the marketing aspects and the sales aspect of it, and you'll understand what is in demand and what's not in demand, and as a result, you will succeed. This is how business works online. You can master it. I believe in you. Get started today. I'll see you guys in the next one.